need to get started is a offer of a word or a phrase.
Suspicious rash.
Suspicious rash. I have had many a suspicious rash. This is true. You don't need to know it, but I'm going to tell you about it. One time, hooking up with a dude, started having...
Hold on.
Started having massive hives all over the body. The kind of like, have to go home from work, look like a monster kind of hive.
You weren't at work.
As soon as we broke up, they were gone.
Sounds like a sign.
It was not the best relationship.
Yeah. True story, guys. Well, actually, more true fact. I am allergic to penicillin, which made childhood interesting. But I've gradually found, as I got older and older, that there were things would pop up that I was also allergic to, like erythromycin is apparently a regular medication that normal people take.
Yeah, it's pretty much. I think it's like if penicillin doesn't work, you take erythromycin.
But yeah, I would never be able to have like the easy medication, and I had this thing with bee stings once, where actually this is an interesting thing, where I was at a barbecue with a bunch of friends, and we decided to instead of just splash each other with the pool, pour soda cans all over each other, and bees attacked us mercilessly.
Congestion in my noses, like I just in my nose. I have two of them.
It's like an inside rash. It's an inside rash.
And I went to the doctor and I was like, I need to do something to clear this up. And I've done everything, the nasal sprays, all of that. And the doctor's like, oh, I think you need to go and get tested. Do the thing with all the needles and find out what you're allergic to. And I was like, what's the end game here? And she's like, oh, you probably find out you're allergic to dust. And I was like, oh, okay. And then what? And she's like, oh, you just like try to live in a cleanlier, more like environment. I was like, thanks, doc. I think I'm good with my chronic.
High five!
I'm allergic to cats, guys.
Yeah!
We need to break up. I can't find anything wrong with you. And it freaks me out, and I'm just not comfortable. I need someone who's got some flaws, because I'm very self-conscious around you. And see, you're judging me right now, right?
Yeah. I have made the decision to settle for you. And this is just a real twist in my plan that I didn't foresee.
Well, I guess that's one thing, that if you were settling for me, that's a problem, I guess.
It's really a problem with you, though. A set of problems, really, but I'm so cool that I was okay with them all.
Yeah, I need some kind of drama. I need to wonder if you got some weird thing about you, and I can't find it. And, nothing? No checkered past?
No. Everything is perfect with me. And if you call that a flaw,
I don't.
then you're an idiot.
I don't. I'm not that dumb. It's just like... I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm going to have to break up with you. You probably have... I don't even know if you've ever been broken up with before. But...
I haven't. I literally have not. This feels really bad. This feels really bad. What's happening?
This is amazing.
I have never...
You're freaking out. I love it.
What?
It's hot.
What? No,
You've never been
rejected
sexy.
me. I've never been rejected. My insides are falling out. I feel like drinking, not for fun.
Come on. Hold on. Here.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
Just drink it.
I don't know. I'm suspicious of you. I don't understand this.
This is what I'm used to. Let's do this. Let's go on vacation somewhere. Let's just go up to the Hamptons and just get a big house. Let's just stay in a house somewhere.
We're gonna drink the stutter right out of you, son. We're just gonna do it up like men and drink and solve all our problems.
Sounds good. We're gonna go to the beer bar, or what are we gonna do for this?
I figured we'll get started here and then go to the beer bar. And then we'll end up somewhere else.
I've been to a lot of college parties to try to get rid of my stutter, but this seems like some next level shit.
My son, trying to improve himself every day through drinking. You slow down. You're using the breathing technique?
Yeah. My stutter comes in spurts, Dad. Sometimes it feels so good, and sometimes. Fuck, Dad!
Look, this is a safe space. You shouldn't feel like you have to be anything more than you are in front of me. Come on, just two guys drinking banquet beer and working on our speech impediments.
When I was in 8th grade, and I was failing biology,
I remember.
you get me a bottle of vodka, and I still failed. And I don't see how doing something that's gonna make me drunk and more stutter like inherently, how that helps.
It's because you're not running away from it. That's what I appreciate, son. That you embrace what God gave. Oh, yeah. What God gave you.
I'm really gonna face the problem surgery on. I don't even know if I'm drunk or stuttering anymore.
Jeff, you're perfect how you are. You don't need to be anything else.
You need to knock the drinking out of me with stuttering.
All right, we're just gonna have to put some alcohol on the wound. Just calm down. I have someone else to deal with first. All right, just show me the cut.
Oh!
It burns a little. All right, you should be fine. Just go home and put some ice on it. Okay?
Ice on a cut?
Yeah. I'll give you in a sec. I just have a 5-minute break and I'm gonna.
No, I can't. Look, it's getting dark and also I see a bright light.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it does.
That's my experience. Don't take it away from me.
All right. Fine. Show me the wounds.
Oh, my guts are out.
All right, I'm a doctor. I can tell that. I'm gonna sting a little bit. Oop.
It's a laceration along my leg. That burns.
Yeah. All right, put some ice on it when you get home.
Don't do it. It doesn't help.
Hey, get out of here.
I think that this is my last
Okay, positive attitude.
few moments. Do you have a scrap of paper, a napkin? I want to write a letter to my loved ones.
All right, this is a bit dramatic. You're going to be fine once you put the ice on it.
My kidney is literally resting upon the floor.
Well, pick it up and.
When I was little, I had croup. You know, you make like you cough like kind of like a seal.
Yeah.
That's the symptom. That's it. You never heard of croup?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. And
Yeah, when I was growing up in the 1800s.
When I was a kid, I kept it old school. And so the doctor said that the best treatment was when it happened at night was to take me outside where the air was cold and that would help get the passage away. But my neighbors thought my parents were like abusing me. And seeing like my parents are like, why is the past 4 nights they have this poor child outside of the porch and it's 40 degrees out. And so they called child services on my parents. My parents were like, oh, it's all good. Yeah,
when I was a kid, I used to break my arms and fingers all the time. Like, I would just be breaking them and being in the orthopedist and like in cast all the time. And when I would do that, when we would go, every time we go, they would like take me aside and be like, are you being abused? Are you being abused? I'm just aggressive and clumsy.
Yeah! I had a thing when I hated needles, and I still do to this day, but it was like, it was similar to the testing for a bunch of things. Couldn't have been more than 5 years old, and like now they get a blood test, they do it intravenously, but they used to like prick your finger to do it, and the woman who was doing it screwed up 9 times and pricked every single one of my fingers. And to this day, I don't understand how that's possible to screw up. You just poke the fleshy part and the blood comes out. And then I came home and like my brother was like, what did they do to you at the doctor? Did they abuse you? And he's like, oh my God. And now he's even more afraid of that stuff than me.
Parents just hit me, guys. Don't worry about it.
Mr. Prison Guy, I really want to be in prison so bad. I've never experienced anything like it. It just seems like so much fun in there. Like they get to play basketball sometimes.
You think it's fun in there? You think we're playing basketball?
Yeah.
That's not playing. We're fucking fighting for our fucking lives.
Well, I want to fight for my fucking life on a basketball
Do
court.
you?
I'll do anything to get in there.
You see this tattoo on my neck?
Yeah, they're Chinese characters, so I can't quite make them out.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They're the names of all the guys on the other basketball team.
I knew they had a super deep meaning that I couldn't parse out without an explanation.
Prison's not what you think it is, don't judge.
It's not what I think it is exactly. That's why I want to experience it firsthand. I can't keep making assumptions. Like, I thought you were playing basketball and you guys were killing each other. I want to know that. You know, like when you're in school and like everyone gets mad at you for like secondary sources for a textbook. I want to be a primary source guy.
Hey, you want to be a prisoner of war, it's not just like an option, okay? You get taken hostage.
No,
you're the first person I've seen in years.
Seriously, like, I think what Obama's doing in Guantanamo Bay is, like, great. And, like, I'll be there.
If you want to be a prisoner in your own mind, first you need to get in a coma.
Be a prisoner where? Sorry.
Of your own, sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
of my own mind.
Of your own mind. In your own mind.
Here, have this, it'll help your stuff.
Okay. So anyway, you got, yeah.
With all due respect, I want to go do a prison as an experiment. I think I'm already a prisoner of my own mind.
True.
Look, you're going to have to learn how to stand up for yourself, all right? Have a seat. I know it's confusing, but that's what the bullies are going to do to you, right?
So I should stand.
Good, you passed the test.
I feel good about myself because I got praised, but not because I did something right.
If you're going to be a mime, you got to walk the walk and talk the talk. You heard me. We're doing things different in Times Square now. Oh! You're a mime, right?
If you want to be an 18th century freaking doctor, you gotta keep your nose to the grindstone and learn that shit. All the different...
Imbalances the humors. Clearly, he has too much phlegm. I should believe it. I'm sorry, son. I'm gonna have to do the thing with all the needles now.
Make sure to get 9 fingers.
I just need to get some purchase on this.
much longer. Like you can hear it shaking.
Look, as an architect, I think we're perfectly fine. What? You always give me that face. I'm an architect.
It's an architectural firm. We're all architects.
Saying things seem to be okay. We're both standing. I feel like we're gonna be all right.
I've never felt this way in a building. I've never seen the cracks like that before.
This is about the promotion I got, isn't it, John?
Fuck you. It's more than that. The building is actually collapsing and I'm jealous.
Oh my God.
Are you okay?
I just fell through from the 8th floor, you guys. I work on the 8th floor.
It's part of the system. Look, she's what?
What system?
System of going down floors. She didn't say if she. Yeah, I don't know.
You came through the ceiling.
Look, there's a
ceiling
big
lights.
freaking dripping hole in the freaking ceiling.
You know, I think you guys are just negative. I think that's what it comes down to.
You are just so self-absorbed about this promotion thing. He got a promotion, he didn't deserve it, I did. But the building's still falling down.
Just said.
Okay, I have some baggage, but that doesn't prevent the building from staying up.
Whoa! I'm on the 6th floor!
She went back up. Everything's fine.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You know, 9/11 when the plane hit
Yeah.
the Pentagon?
Right. Yeah.
There's no way that the wings where they hit, that it could have caused that small of an entrance into the Pentagon, man. I just need your architectural kind of a 9/11 truther. I want you to help me.
Okay. It's
Oh, now you get to talk to the Pentagon because you're fucking promotion!
Sorry. They gave me government contracts.
God. If we hadn't gotten out of that building, you wouldn't have had to talk to the Pentagon people, and I think this building's closed.
No, seriously, like there's like this little capsule inside of one of the planes that hit one of the towers, and like there was an explosion when it hit it. Like that's some suspicious shit, man. I need your architectural opinion.
It's because it was on an odd floor.
I'll buy that.
Thank you.
Wow, it's beautiful. It's exactly my dream house, but it's like too perfect. You know what I mean? I don't think I can live here.
What do you mean? We've been planning this for years.
Yeah, and it's exactly how I imagined, but it's like I'm tired of thinking about it, and I never want to see it again.
Oh, I came from the 8th floor. This place is not stable. You shouldn't be here.
Just like you wanted.
When I was little, I fell out of the tree and I was on the ground just like you were there. That's why I'm making that segue.
Good segue!
Yeah! Guys, we're gonna put this in reverse because I'm gonna give you the setup and then it's gonna make a poop.
Okay.
So I had a tree in my yard that was just like the perfect climbing tree, and one of the branches was about 6 feet off the ground. And this older neighbor that I thought was so cool, he's like, dude, there's a mattress in that dumpster. Let's put the mattress under your tree, climb up and jump off of it. And so like,
Sorry, how old was he?
he was like 13, and I was like 9. He was like, God, yeah. And so he went up there, and he just does like a perfect, like, lands into the soft mattress, and then I do it, and I bust my wrist, and then I was on the ground like Jeff, which is how I made that kind of conclusion.
Yeah.
That transition.
Oh,
yeah.
the transition.
Yeah.
So I fell off a cliff, and I'm taking that from the falling thing.
Is this because your parents beat you?
No, but they come in at the end, and when you hear that, it's going to be...
Give us a setup. It's always the
The
best.
setup is Montauk Point, early 90s, eating a lot of Bazooka Joe. It's great. I'm riding on my bike in the bluffs, and it's the first time I've learned how to ride my bike. I go to the top of a hill with a bunch of these kids that are like cousins and other people, and they're like, Mike, you're really cool. I was like probably 10 at the time, and I'm like, all right. And as I like actually arch back, I start slowly moving down this bluff and actually fall off a cliff. And like not a cliff, there was like stairs, but it was a cliff.
I didn't know there was no hyperbole in my story.
My mom was at the bottom of the cliff and brought me home when I was crying. That's what happened. We were camping in the area. It's true, in their hills. It really
That
happened.
was convenient. Your mom was there.
What's a block?
It's like in poker.
It's like
and,
a-
it's your time to die. I don't really feel like taking you up to heaven. You just, you're like too fit to be in heaven.
I've lived such a good life, though. I want to shed this mortal coil and go to a better place.
I don't know, you've done everything right. I mean, no one in heaven is like perfect. Even us up there, like even me. I mean, I haven't done everything right.
Look, I've accomplished everything I can down here, right? Take me up there.
I don't know. I think you're just gonna either use your purgatory or
So
hell.
you're telling me my kidney literally on the floor and you're not gonna let me die right now? You're not gonna just like take my
It's not
soul
your
out of my
time
body?
yet.
My
It's
body
not
is
your time.
completely disintegrating.
I have a schedule. Okay.
This Grim Reaper's a real dick. Like, he just...
Okay.
There's so much bureaucracy with this guy. Like, I'm not getting anything done. I'm just warning you.
Look, yeah, let me talk to your fucking manager. I want to talk to
Can
your
we
manager.
talk to your manager?
I'm sorry, I've got a really bad stutter and I need to die.
There is a schedule. There are things to do. There are ways to go about this.
But that's the only thing that can cure a stutter is dying.
I heard alcohol helps. Huh? Oh, okay. Well, you don't seem to be stuttering too bad right now.
It's because I'm talking to death.
I've told you.
You suck at being deaf,
Yeah,
man.
you suck, death.
Alright, you can go now, asshole.
I've never felt more alive.
Now you're dead. You won't fucking die.